Hello, everybody, and welcome to the United Spy YouTube Live. It is officially Tuesday evening, and I wanted to thank everybody so much for being here. Laura, you are first. Laura Klaskis. Hopefully that's correct. She is 100% yes. Kepesk, you're there. Why is the song we're going to stamp out? I have no idea. Joe, thanks. How are you? Great to see you here. Papa Woody, Eric, how are you? Great to see you here. Skippy is here. Caucasian is here. Tammy is here. Thank you for being here. And Chris S. Daniel C. Thank you so much for being here tonight, Daniel C. So before I start playing some videos, we got Kevin White, David Smith, Mike Thompson. There's just so much going on right now on social media, and the majority of the people that you thought supported President Trump are now turning on him or saying really, really disrespectful things. I've always been a firm believer as if you don't have to agree with everything he says. You don't. You have that right. I think even his wife doesn't agree with everything he has to say. But the disrespectful comments, the hatred, and the betrayal and the walking away and giving up on President Trump is horrible and almost predictable. You can tell who the grifters are. I can explain that part to you right now. And there's a lot of them out there that are doing this, and they're showing their grifter card. So without boring you all too much, Gene, how are you? John, how are you? Craig, how are you? Nilda, Rogue Ranger, how are you? Freeman, Pennington, how are you? Big DN, Dallas, how are you? Don is here. I don't know if you guys saw my brand new videos. Two brand new videos because, well, it's in the headlines. We're going to do the first one. It's mortgage fraud Schiff. If you haven't seen this video, please go to my YouTube channel, like it, share it, comment it, but only if you like it. And tell me in the comment section.
Alcatraz. Will you accept the charges?
Please accept. Please accept.
It's going to take forever to get back. Let me know in the comment section if you like this video. Let me know in this comment section if this video sucks. Most of my videos do. Well, I'm sorry. All of my videos suck. Very low quality, no thought process whatsoever, not entertaining, not funny, not informational, and just really pathetic by all means. But if you found this somewhat stupid, let me know. Let me know in the comments so I can continue to make these. Because I don't know what I'm doing. So I hope you enjoy this. Not.
This is Trump. Who's this? You have a collect call from...
It's me, Adam Schiff, Mr. President.
An inmate at Alcatraz. Will you accept the charges?
Please accept. Please accept.
Sure, I'll accept the charges.
Oh, Mr. President, thank you.
Listen here, Shifty Schiff. You slimy two-faced fraud.
Mr. President, please. I'm begging you. I need a pardon.
Pardon? Ha! Do I look like I use an auto pen?
Mr. President.
Now I'm Mr. President.
I didn't mean for things to get this bad. The mortgage fraud, it was just a misunderstanding, I swear.
Hold it right there, you pencil neck. First, take a big step back and literally choke on your own lies. You think you can just call me collect from Alcatraz and weasel out of your crimes?
Please, Mr. President, I'm sorry.
You really thought you could play your corrupt little games in my America?
It was a mistake, I swear.
Let's talk about your rap sheet, Adam. Mortgage fraud? You claim 2 homes as your primary residence. California and Maryland to scam lower rates and tax breaks.
But
nothing. Bank records don't lie, Schiff. You're a walking felony, dodging accountability like the coward you are.
But it wasn't intentional. I was just representing my constituents.
Save it, you lying sack of shit. You're not representing nobody but your own greedy ass. Remember Russia?
I plead the fifth.
You pushed that hoax for years, wasting $32 million of taxpayer money on a witch hunt built on your own lies with your imaginary whistleblower.
I was just being sarcastic.
You screamed collusion with zero proof just to tear this country apart.
I was just joking around.
The Durham report exposed you and you still doubled down, you lace curtain motherfucker.
I was just doing what Nancy told me to do.
Oh, and let's not forget the standard hotel shenanigans. Money laundering, drugs, Ed Buck. What's that about, Adam?
Lunchtime, convict!
Thank you.
Then you led the January 6th circus spinning tails to smear me while you were ignoring real questions.
That was all Nancy's fault.
Treason, perjury. You twisted words under oath like it was your day job. The House censored you for a reason, pal. You're a disgrace to Congress.
Please, Mr. President, I'll do anything. Just please sign the pardon.
Do I look like Joe Biden? You made your bed when you tried to scam America. You thought you could pull some deep state power play and walk away? Not on my watch. This is my country, and I'm gonna rain down an ungodly mega storm upon you. You're gonna need more than an Obama fundraiser to save your sorry ass when I'm done with you. I'm talking scorched hot dogs and pasta, motherfucker. Your lies, your fraud, your betrayal, it's all over. I'm gonna end you politically, legally, and in every other possible way you can imagine. You're done.
Jeez. Tell me how you really feel. Poor Adam. Jeez, he really let him have it. So that was number one. That was the first video I posted today. Brand new video. Let's go to the second one. And of course, Adam Schiff has to I'm going to read you what Shifty Schiff responded back. Word for word. I'm gonna tell you what he said. He said, it is this. I tell you what, this guy is untouchable. He's above the law. Nothing's ever going to happen to him. So he could say whatever he wants to say. And he is just, he's like it's like an ingrown hair. You know what I mean? It's just like, Adam Schiff. Okay, so this is Adam Schiff. He posted this about 11 hours ago, and he's responding to what President Trump had said on True Social. He's Donald Trump. This is President Trump. This is President Trump's post. President Trump says, "I have always suspected Shifty Adam Schiff was a scam artist. And now I learned that Fannie Mae's Financial Crimes Division have concluded that Adam Schiff has engaged in a sustained pattern of possible mortgage fraud. Adam Schiff said that his primary residence was in Maryland to get a cheaper mortgage and rip off America, when he must live in California because he was a congressman from California. I always knew Adam Schiff was a crook. The fraud, in all capital letters, began with the refinance of his Maryland property on February 6, 2009, and continued through multiple transactions until the Maryland property was correctly designated as a second home on October 13th, 2020. Mortgage fraud is very serious, and crooked Adam Schiff, now a senator, he gets a promotion for being crooked, needs to be brought to justice. Now, for those of you that do not know, the lies, the treason, everything that this guy did. I mean, set aside all the rumors that you heard about the Standard Hotel. That's been Ed Buck and, all that. Put that to the side. Okay, I'm talking about the things that were caught on tape of Adam Schiff, the whistleblower, the Russia, the collusion, all that. Put that on the table right in front of you, right? Right next to your cupcakes. He was never unemployed after that. In fact, he got a promotion. Sad. Very sad. So this is Adam Schiff's response 11 hours ago to President Trump. This is Adam Schiff's, I'll do it in his voice.
Since I led his first impeachment, Trump has repeatedly called for me to be arrested for treason. So in a way, I guess this is a bit of a letdown in this baseless attempt at political retribution won't stop me from holding him accountable, not by a long shot.
And then he goes on to say, Oh, he keeps going. He keeps going. He keeps going.
This is just Donald Trump's latest attempt at political retaliation against his perceived enemies. So it's not a surprise, only how weak this false allegation turns out to be.
So apparently Adam Schiff is innocent. Apparently, from the words of Adam Schiff has already done an internal investigation on himself and found himself to be innocent of all charges. No indictments, no nothing. No, he's not. Everything's fine. So apparently, Letitia James, Jack Smith, Fannie Willis, and Alvin Bragg, they're going to take the day off on this one. So,
and much as Trump may hope, this smear will not distract from his Epstein files problem.
I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. But apparently, Adam Schiff wins again. He's always winning. For those of you that do not know, the United Spot has a YouTube channel. It's been going on for a long time now. Got over 4,000 videos, 333 wonderful, amazing subscribers. Unfortunately, only 10% of those 333,000 amazing subscribers get to see my videos. So if you would be so kind, if you're in the comment section, no matter where you're at in life at this point, go to the United Spot YouTube channel and make sure you are subscribed. If you are subscribed, binge watch that channel. If you are not subscribed, please think it over. Give it a shot. Try it out, man. Seriously, I'm like rock candy. I'm like now and laters. It's like you don't really want to do it, but as soon as you put it in your mouth, you're like, wow, I can't stop because I'm attached to you now. I'm attached. I'm gonna pull out your teeth if you try. So let's go to the second brand new video. And for those of you that do not know what the second video is, Daniel C, thank you so much. He just sent out 5 United Spot. Daniel C, this guy's known for this. He's just incredible. What a great guy. Daniel C just gifted 5 United Spot memberships to Harry Smith, Stone Soup, C130, Mary Mama, Nilda Rodriguez, Heavy Bits, and Brad Silverdog. Thank you. Very awesome. That was awesome. Thank you so much for that. And thank you to everybody in here. Also, I wanted to send a special thank you to Yukon Man. Last night, at the tip of the iceberg of the hour, right before the show quit on the live last night, he went over and sent a donation to my PayPal. Thank you, Yukon Man. The guy works his butt off, and he still has time to. He's a multitasker. He still has time to support the United Spot, just like so many of you out there. So thank you, Yukon Man, and thanks everybody for supporting the United Spot in some way. I mean, you have no idea how much it means to me. So let's go to the next video. I wonder what it could be. Let's see here. Who else is in the news right now? Oh, Hillary Clinton. Ghislaine Maxwell. Ghislaine Maxwell. Let me tell you something. Bill Clinton. Look at that. Look at those guys. Look at those. Hold on here. We got to do this right. You can't mess up. Let's go to videos real quick. Now, for those of you that don't know, if you haven't been living under a rock, there is some real
Maxwell! Yeah? You got a visitor!
Hang on. Let's leave it there for now. Let's just this will be the screensaver for a second. So it's hilarious. Kevin Spacey, Stephen King, and so many others. Even that one guy that tried to impeach the guy that works at 7-Eleven. He tried to impeach President Trump not too long ago. Made a video about that too. All these guys are getting so like they've got these solid gold boots on, like they're all strutting around. Like, go ahead, release the Epstein list, do it. And President Trump. See, a lot of people they're not really seeing the big picture. When President Trump says jump, right? Right? The Democrats and the liberals, they sit down, right? When President Trump tells you to drink water, okay, the Democrats and the liberals, they will seriously get dehydrated, right? Think about the big picture, okay? Ever since President Trump was sitting next to Pam Bondi and the reporter said, Epstein, and President Trump says, are we still talking about this guy? Are we still talking about him? What are we doing here? Wow, that's one hell of a chess move. If you would like to call that a chess move. That is one, and you want to know why? I said this last night in the live. When President Trump says something, best understand that it's got about 500 pounds of fireworks behind it. And you didn't even know. Okay? Because when President Trump says something, the Democrats and the liberals, well, they do the complete opposite. And I'm going to tell you why. I don't recall a year, a day, a month where this many Democrats were so interested in the client list. I can't even think of one. In fact, I don't remember ever hearing a Democrat or a liberal asking where the client list was, especially a politician, especially. Now, all of a sudden, all of them, they want to know where it's at. They play right into his hand. And to make everything so much more sweet, President Trump now officially said that the client list was no different than Russia, and that Obama, Biden, and Comey, they all wrote it. It was all a conspiracy. Now, I cannot wait until this unfolds, because if you know what's going to happen next, I am so thankful that you stuck around for the show, because the people that have jumped ship, the Trump ship, if you've jumped the Trump ship, then you were really never actually a passenger to begin with, because the people that have jumped, the people that are saying horrible things about President Trump, they never got into this, okay, for support. They got into it for the money. Candace Owens, perfect example. Okay, doesn't take much for that girl to switch sides on anything, as long as there's a paycheck rolling in. Now, I'm going to give you a brief history of the United Spot. You can go back all the way 10 years, and you will see that I've never swerved, never done a U-turn, never done any kind of a cartwheel. I have always been 155.999%, 100. Huge supporter of President Trump. Okay, I may not always agree with him, but I will never say a disrespectful word about him. I will never jump ship, and I will never give up on him. Okay, that's not a cult. I'm not a fanboy. I just happen to have a lot of respect, and I am extremely hopeful, and I am proud, and I am thankful for everything he's done. People don't really necessarily pay attention to what he's done. They're too busy reading the headlines from these fake newscasters and these grifting accounts that are only there for one particular reason, to make you click on that particular link so they can make their money. Now, you want to ask me how many times I've been approached? You want to ask me? Because I'm telling you this right now. Being a YouTube creator, being a Facebook creator, being a X creator is no different. If you have a certain amount of followers, it is no different than being on the prison yard and the other guys, they want to come up and then get at you. Okay. I have been approached by not one, not two, not five, not six, but probably around 30 different people, high-end people that want me to steer my traffic into a different direction that would not be beneficial to President Trump. Now, why you ask these stupid videos from the United Spot? They're so stupid. They're so low graded, not funny, not entertaining. They're dumb. The animation is stupid. It's not AI. Can't you just be like the rest of these people and just tell AI what you want and stop making these stupid videos? They're dumb. but they do get seen. Now, maybe they don't get seen on my YouTube channel anymore because YouTube has probably been in cahoots with Pelosi, AOC, and Jasmine Crockett, and they're upset that I make these videos because there was a time this particular YouTube channel was on fire. Now it's kind of like on, well, the community is still amazing, and I still love the community. You guys are great, taking time out to support the United Spot. But if you ever see a United Spot video that hasn't been uploaded by the United Spot, another content creator, say a TikTok channel or an X channel or a Facebook channel, that particular video is viral. And the comment section is just overloaded. People that have never even heard about the United Spot, and they don't even pay attention to the sign on it, the little watermark that says the United Spot. They don't have time to look at that. They're too busy listening and laughing and commenting. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Now, that's the reason why. Because they were able to shut me down. Now, my haters will tell you a different story. My haters will say it's because you beg too much. My haters will say because you upload the same video every once in a while. My haters will say your content sucks and it's boring. It's the same thing over and over and over again. You just keep doing the same joke. Yeah, well, those people never even watch my videos. I do over 350 different voices per year, plus the new ones. I get a new hire every single day. There's always somebody new in the United Spot vocal department. I always get a new character, always. And with the support and love from the United Spot community, you guys are just, I owe everything to you guys. Without you guys, I would just be another mystery. Ooh, the United Spot, never even heard of the videos. Because of you guys, President Trump was so gracious to play one of my videos at 7 of his rallies on the jumbo screen right before he came out. Because of you, President Trump shared my video on Truth Social 3 times. 3 times. Because of you, President Trump shared my video on X, used to be Twitter, twice. Because of you, Devin Nunes has shared my videos continually since Truth Social has started, and even went on to his podcast and mentioned the United Spot because of you. You guys. Dan Scavino has shared my videos. Dan Bongino has shared my videos. Kash Patel has shared my videos. Nancy Pelosi's daughter has blocked me. Eric Swalwell has blocked me. Jasmine Crockett has blocked me. Mark Cuban has blocked me because of you guys. You guys are getting my videos out there when no one else has the guts to do it. I have people emailing me saying, United Spot, I just lost my X account. I just lost my Facebook account because I shared one of your videos. Do you know that I can't even pay Google ads to promote one of my videos because they say my videos are shocking? Now, I've been called a lot of things. I've never been called shocking. Never. And if you look up the term shocking by the standards of Google, you will see they really screwed up. Because my videos aren't shocking at all. This is a comedy account. It's like SNL, but actually funny. It's entertaining. It brings truth. It exposes all in one magical walnut. It's a beautiful thing. And the way it opens up like a flower, it's incredible. But unfortunately, they have deemed my channel shocking. And that's just the start. YouTube claims that I need a political certificate because I'm running political ads. I don't know how much more of a biography I need to put onto the YouTube channel to make people understand this is just a comedy account. Listen. I'm gonna read something to you guys. Okay, this is what I put on the majority of my my videos. Okay, and I still get it's a horrible thing. hang on here real quick. Let me get to this here. Disclaimer: comedy content only. Welcome to the United Spot, your go-to place for memes, parody, and pure nonsense. All videos on this channel are 100% fake because there are people out there who truly believe that this is really Hillary and Bill Clinton with fake mustaches and glasses. There are people like that out there. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. There is people out there that truly believe this is real. We are not the news. We are not real. And nothing here should be taken seriously. Every character is fictional. Every opinion is a joke. And every scene is crafted purely for entertainment. This is a comedy account meant to give you a break from the chaos of the day. If you're looking for facts or reality, you're in the wrong place. But if you're here for laughs, memes, and over-the-top ridiculousness, you're exactly where you need to be. I mean, and there's more. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for your daily dose of fake drama and comic relief. I hope that was loud because I wanted that finish. I wanted that. Ooh, this is what I got to deal with, people. Look, I never got into this to become a millionaire, okay? I got into this to continue to do what I love to do. I love making videos. I love making people laugh. I love entertaining people. I love it when I get emails and messages saying, hey, look, I'm a Democrat. I'm a liberal. I don't really like Trump. But that video just woke me up to something. And I laughed. And for the people that are Trump supporters, for the people that love President Trump, the messages that I get from you, how my videos helped you out during the 2020 election, that helped you out during COVID, or helped you out when you were in the hospital, or you were having a hard time and you watched the videos and you laughed, because you have to understand something. For the group of people that, and it's a very small group, even though it's a huge group, it's a very small group of the people that are in the political game, that follow politics daily. Some people watch sports. Some people watch Justin Bieber. Some people go to strip clubs. Some people go skiing or hiking. Some people just sit at home. But for the people that are mainly invested into the political community, okay, you guys live and breathe this stuff. So when you watch one of my videos, you understand it. It's not something that you necessarily have to think about. And there could be something in the video that you missed. Because not everybody has all day to sit there and research the 9,000 distractions that they throw at you on a daily basis. No. That's why we have content creators to help out with that, to take on the load while you're at work. You come home and you don't really need to do it. You've already worked. Why do you got to keep working? Is this where I beg for money, or $2? Hey, thank you very much, Richard. Huge appreciation on that one, Richard. Thank you very much. I was seriously, right when you did that, I was just about ready to beg for some money. I was just about ready to beg for some money. So thank you for that, Richard. I appreciate that very much. And thank you to everybody that's listening. Let's get on with the next video. This is Ghislaine Maxwell getting a visit from Bill and Hillary, the Mod Squad. And they're going to try and get all the information that she's going to feed to the judge to get a deal to get released. Because in all actuality, if there is the DOJ said there is no client list. So if there's no client list, how is she being held in prison for trafficking? Doesn't make any sense. That's like being held in jail for jaywalking and you don't have legs. That's like being arrested for assault and battery, you don't have arms. That's like becoming a congresswoman when your previous experience was bartending. Whoa. Whew. That one hit. Okay. There's nothing left to do but press play.
Maxwell!
Yeah?
You got a visitor!
Hi, Ghislaine.
Long time no see. Hi, Ghislaine.
Who are you?
Ghislaine, it's Bill and Hillary. Don't you recognize? We're your lawyers.
That's right, Miss Maxwell. We're Smith and Jones, attorneys at law, and we need to know what you're going to tell the judge
Yeah,
about
tell
the
us all the
client
dirty details, and we'll get you out of here lickety split.
That's right.
We're here to help.
Yeah, give us the names on the client list, and you're a free woman.
But there is no client list.
What are you talking about? Of course there was a client list. Yeah, there's no client list.
Oh, there's lots and lots of clients. They don't just lock you up for trafficking nobody.
Well, duh. Can you name a few?
Oh, I can name more than a few. Prince Andrew, Dershowitz, Bill Gates, Stephen King, Kevin Spacey. The list goes on and on.
Well, what about me? Is that all?
Oh, no. I've got lots and lots of names. Bankers, flight logs, even an ex-president with 27 trips to the island.
26.
What?
You said 27, but it was actually 27. Go on.
Yeah, what else you got?
I've got lots more. Politicians, CEOs. Let me out, and I'll name them all.
Well, Ghislaine, that's awfully patriotic of you.
So what happens now?
Well, now we give you a surprise.
What's the surprise?
We're not actually lawyers.
Well, if you're not lawyers, who are you?
We're the Clintons.
Surprise!
Hillary, Bill, what is this all about?
I think you know.
Yeah, now, what do you want your goodbye note to say?
Yeah, what do you want your goodbye note to say? Oh, I did want to do something here real quick. I know a lot of you probably didn't hear that I was kicked off space last night. I'm honestly still shocked. I cannot believe it that actually happened, but it did, and unfortunately, I got to deal with it. But here's the thing. Look, when I say I do not trust politicians, that means all of them. Congress, Senate. I'm sorry, I don't trust these guys. They could put on a smile. They could put it, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay. I was on a space with Matt Gaetz, and I know I've said this before, but it's great. It's great to keep talking about it. I was on a space with Matt Gaetz a couple years back, and this is kind of around the time that my YouTube channel was really, really doing bad. Like it just started. I was freaking out, didn't know what to do. So luckily, I was on a space, and Matt Gaetz was there. So I reached, and I was being real serious, right? I was like not being the classic United spots where I'm goofing around, joking around, whatever. And I said, Congressman Gaetz, listen, I had this whole speech and it was all real professional and people were like, what the hell is going on here? This isn't the United spot. And I told him about censorship and what was going on and all this. About is this going to be dealt with? Matt Gaetz sat there and he said, look, you have my word. I'm going to look into this. I'm going to have my team look into this. I promise you it's going to be handled. Yeah, nothing. Now he's a fucking journalist. So last night, I was in a space. I'm not going to name any names because that's just stupid. But I'm in a space, and Congressman Corey Mills is in there. And he's a great guy. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, my next door neighbor was a great guy. And he stole my lawnmower. So so anyways, it's my turn to talk, right? And I'm already pepped up on. I had some NyQuil. I like to mix NyQuil with Pepto-Bismol, and then I like to chase it with pot stickers. And so I was already amped up out of my mind. I just drank a whole thing of salt, and I like to sniff Lysol just to kind of accent the whole entire recipe. So they say United Spot, blah 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 blah. So do your thing. And I come out like a spider monkey, like. And I played a little bit of it last night. Not only did the host interrupt me during my, come on, seriously. When you're a comedian, what are you going to do? Like, oh, yes, Mr. Congressman, what do you have planned for the future of it? It's a fucking echo chamber. And all the people that sit there and say, yeah, don't trust the government, don't trust the Congress. And they were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. There's a congressman in this space. Oh, I'm moist. I don't know what to do. So I'm not that way. If I tell you that I do not trust politicians, okay? I don't trust them. It's not like I don't dislike them. It's not that at all. I don't trust them at all. I think they're all corrupt. I'm not going to treat them like a celebrity. And there was just a whole discussion right before I started talking about that particular thing. Stop treating, and this is something I've said for years. You can look at it. I mean, it's been going on for years. Stop treating Congress, senators, political figures like celebrities. Stop it. They're no different than the DMV. They're no different than the post office or your FedEx driver. And I don't see anybody getting all excited about when Billy comes over from the DMV and says it's your number. Oh my gosh, it's Billy. Guys, look. Hey, can you follow me on TikTok? No. Stop it. Stop it. So I get up there and I do my thing. Not only did this guy interrupt me, and I'm not sure because there was three. There was two co-hosts and a host. And all of a sudden, and I'm not going to sit there and lie to you. You go back and watch it. Congressman Corey Mills was laughing. Now, he probably is like, this guy's obviously a 5150, you know? They let this guy out of the wild. He's probably retarded. You know what? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Damn YouTube. So he's probably got problems. Probably in the special class. Probably wears a helmet to go to bed, headgear, the whole 9 yards. So I'm gonna let him talk. So not only did the host interrupt me, they cut my mic. They cut my mic. Now, it's hilarious too, okay? When you sit there, if you're a comedian, all right, or a person that is known to act not normal, okay, and you invite them up to a space and give them a platform to speak, and then have the audacity to say, really? This was the time that you were, did you really think that I was going to like just be serious? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know. I mean, come on. Can't believe that happened. I can't believe the amount of people out there. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to play it. I want you to tell me if I went, of course I went overboard. I'm the United Spot, but it doesn't matter. The whole point about it is that the group of people out here who are voicing their opinion saying, stop treating these congressmen and senators like celebrities. And then I treat him like nobody different that was ever in the space because I acted exactly the way I do if a congressman wasn't. Well, you got to be respectful to congressmen. They're doing nothing. And they're not doing anything to help us. You have to respect them. They're raising our taxes. Show them respect. They're making $174,000 a year, plus kickbacks, plus insider trading tips, plus payoffs. Treat them with respect while you're over there and you can't even afford to pay your rent. You can't even afford food. You have to beg your YouTube subscribers for money. You piece of garbage. How dare you treat that congressman like that? You know how hard I worked to get him in here? Shame on you. Son of a big motherfucking piece of asshole shit fucking ass. That's the logistics. So let me play you a clip. And like I said, I'm probably gonna lose a few subscribers from this. I'm probably gonna lose a few followers. Because there were genuinely people out there like, how dare you speak to a congressman like that? Don't you have any respect? You're nothing. You're just a YouTube channel. Ugh. Okay, so let's play this here. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, maybe I thought I had it. Did I delete it? Oh, tell me I didn't delete it. Don't tell me I gotta go find it again. I tell you what I'm gonna do. Before I find it, I'm going to play another video, and I want to thank everybody for being here. I probably lost so many subscribers from that rant. Oh, my gosh. How dare you speak to a congressman like that? You're garbage. Let me try and find it. I'm going to play a video here real quick. You know what? Let's do this.
Welcome to the Congressional Circus, where grown adults bigger like toddlers over the big, beautiful bill. Let's see how our elected officials, with their $174,000 salaries, insider trading perks, and gold-plated pensions, handle a day at the office.
Hey, does anybody want me to accidentally pull the fire alarm?
Get the hell out of here, Jamal!
Oh, your fault, Trump.
All right, settle down, you little shits. It's time to talk about the big, beautiful bill.
I want to talk about your racist ass bill.
You've been waiting to talk about it, Trump.
Trump, I think I speak for everyone when I say, Chuck, you shut your mouth or I'll slap your little ass through the sheetrock. Sorry, President Trump. That's President Trump, you little. Sorry, President Trump. Back to my big, beautiful bill.
It's a tremendous bill. The best bill ever. Believe me, it's going to make America great again. Can I say something?
You've been flapping your gums for over 8 hours, Timo Obama. You can just sit there and shut your mouth.
Okay.
But for the rest of you, pay attention. No ice cream for any of you.
I don't want this racist bill. It's unfair.
Cool story, Maxine. Tell it again.
Because hell-can food aid for millions to enrich them racist white billionaires.
All lies. But lies are right up your avenue.
My donors are not going to like this bill.
I really don't give a what your donors like.
This bill is a betrayal to our bank account. It's 47.
Can I say something?
No! You're all acting like spoiled brats. Maxine, no more private jet trips for you. Hakeem, you're grounded from cable news interviews. And Nancy, hand over that fancy handbag and ice cream. Chuck, I've seen your wife. That's punishment enough. From this point on, you're all on restriction until you can learn how to act like public servants. America, unfortunately, this is Congress. They make $174,000 a year, trade stocks like Wall Street pros, get lifetime pensions, and still cry when they don't get their way. Sad. The big beautiful bill is about making America work. Roads, bridges, jobs. But corrupt crybabies, they just want their money. While you're paying taxes, barely scraping by, these do-nothing Democrats are playing games. Insider trading? That's legal for them. Lavish trips? Those are taxpayer funded. And when they don't get their way, release the tantrums. Listen up, everybody. Listen up. If you don't pass this big, beautiful bill, I'll shut this whole government down. The whole recess, no lobbyist dinners, no nothing. America's watching, and they're tired of your bullshit.
All right, I'll pass it.
I'll pass it too. Sorry it took so long. Fine, I'll pass it, but my donors aren't going to be happy.
Consider it passed.
That's better. Now, kids, let's make America great again.
Okay, so Ellen, thank you so much for that. Truly appreciate it. That's Ellen's 10th super on a live stream, so thank you very much for that. Yukon Man, once again, thank you so much for your donation last night. That was truly appreciated. John Castaneda, if you're out there lurking, hello to you. Hopefully you're doing okay, and thank you once again for your amazing donation. Ellen is here. Chris is here. Ronald is here. Skippy and Tammy and Annette Poison is here. Relentless is here. Michael is here. George is here. Cunning is here. Chris is here. Christine is here. Skippy and Harry Smith is here. Daniel C is here. Mills is renting a place for $20,000 a month on a $110. Whoa, that is a lot. $20,000 a month. Son of a. I can't even afford the 6-pack of Top Rock. Gosh, $20,000 a month. Oh man. Jeez. That. Oh. Captain Spaulding, great to see you here. Lauren, great to see you here. His word is life is here. Edna is here. Harry is here. Joe Thanks is here. Thank you for being here. Richard, thank you so much for that. Truly appreciate it. Son is here. C-130 is here. JJJ Jr. is here. Richard is here. Mysterious Stranger is here. You guys are great. Thank you so much for being here. And Pamela is here. So a bit of good news, and hopefully not bad news. I had to apply for a job. My wife kind of made me. And so I'm hoping that this particular job isn't going to take me away from the United Spot. But I go on my first interview tomorrow, and I'm extremely hopeful that I'm able to do both. I'm not afraid of hard work. It's just finding a balance and keeping the United Spot going, and also being able to provide for my family. This is something that I cannot do, unfortunately, anymore because of YouTube. And I'll say that out loud. I'm not afraid anymore. What are you going to do? 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 Seriously, what are you going to do? I mean, you've already hurt me enough. Seriously, you're making it impossible. And then X is over there. They don't even know I exist anymore on X. You know, Elon's over there throwing his tantrum, you know, and it's just like, oh, yeah. So wish me luck tomorrow. Hopefully I get this job, and then, you know, we'll see if it works out. You know, I'm just running out of options here. So, but I did want to say that I'm going to share this, and I'm going to tell you this right now. Okay. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. And the fact that it upset the people that I know it was meant to upset makes it even more hilarious. Like hilarious, like double hilarious. So I'm going to play it real quick, and I want you guys, and be honest. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Milli Vanilli wasn't afraid. We're still talking about them. Take a chance. Tell me to screw off. Tell me I'm a bonehead. I don't care. It doesn't bother me, because you know what? I like me. My friends like me. My parents like me. My wife kind of likes me. Because what you see is what you get. Yeah, I talk too much, but I also listen too much. I could be a cynic, a cold-hearted cynic just like you, but I don't want to hurt people's feelings. That's why I make videos. YouTube's probably going to copyright me for stealing a John Candy line. Thanks, John. All right, guys, let me know in the comment section if I went overboard in acting this way in front of Congressman Corey Mills. You have to understand, if you listen closely, Corey Mills was laughing. It's documented. He was laughing. Because you know what? Despite the $174,000 a year, and now that I've learned from UConn Man that he pays $20,000 a month for this fucking blows my fucking mind. And all the kickbacks and everything and all the power, he still has skin and hair and eyeballs and a tongue and talks and spit and blood, you know, the whole thing. He's just a human being. It's no different. All right, let me know in the comments what you think. Ready?
Go to United Spot real quick. There's a hand up for a year, and they'll go right over to you, Nick. Okay. Congressman Corey Mills, are you there? Yes, sir. Oh my God, that's you. Okay, so gotta get my. Come on, United Spot, hold it together. No, I'm just like, this is crazy. I was just at the DMV and I was talking to.
Now listen here. Listen here. He's already interrupted. Okay, the host has already interrupted me, because you could tell his stance on this is, oh, there's a popular person in here. We have to act different. So I'm going to replay that. Look, I didn't even get 3 seconds in, and I'm already interrupted. And when I get interrupted, oh, there's a fire under my belly on that one. I'm like Al Pacino in The Scent of a Woman. All right? Take a flamethrower to this place. That's that, you know, metaphorically speaking, YouTube. Metaphorically speaking. It's taken out of context. I apologize. I didn't mean to get too crazy. That was purely for entertainment purposes, as it was said in a movie by Al Pacino, and I was just referring to that context. So please. Okay, we're gonna start it one more time, and I just want to count how many times the host interrupts me, and I never miss a beat. This is just called talent, people. This is called talent, and you can hear Congressman Corey Mills engaging with me and also laughing. Just remember that.
Let me go to United Spot real quick. There's a hand up for a year, and they'll go right over to you, Nick. Okay. Congressman Corey Mills, are you there? Yes, sir. Oh my God. Thank you. Okay, so, I gotta get my composure. Come on, United Spot, hold it together. No, I'm just like, this is crazy. I was just at the DMV and I was talking to somebody there, and now I'm talking to a congressman. So my wife is definitely going to buy a cucumber tonight. So listen, okay, so listen, I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you. Oh my gosh. And I do have United Spot tattoo on my chest. And I just want to say, first and foremost.
That's 5 times. 5 times he interrupted me. I couldn't even get past my wife is going to go buy a cucumber tonight. Would you interrupt Eddie Murphy? I know I'm not Eddie Murphy. I would never even compare myself to Eddie Murphy. I'm more like the, who am I? I'm like Jim Carrey's stepson from another marriage that had a cousin that was related to his dog walker. That used to come by on Friday nights and like drink the leftover oatmeal. That's me. That's who I'm comparing myself to. But I mean, would you interrupt that guy? Because in some way, shape, or form, he's related to Jim Carrey. So you got to give him that kind of respect. But 5 times, and we're only into 35 seconds. 35 seconds. Corey Mills has already laughed 6 times. 35 seconds, and the host has already interrupted me 5 times.
And I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you. But we do have to come up with a new slogan, because every time somebody says, let's fucking go, a gas station motor pill loses its potency. So I think we can come up with a new slogan. And I know that Donald Trump is like the key master in reverse psychology. So when he says don't talk about Epstein, they started talking about him. But my grandmother's been dead for 12 years, and she even texted me today, have you heard about Epstein? But anyways, I can't believe I'm talking to a congressman. All right, United Spot, you'll get over it.
Okay, 7 times. 7 times he's interrupted me, and then he cut it. And I didn't even get to the question. I wanted to ask him. I wanted to ask him a serious question. You want to know what I wanted to ask him? So, Congressman Corey Mills, if you're out there, okay, this is what I wanted to ask you. I wanted to ask you, number one, have you in fact bought Justin Bieber's new record? And if so, what exactly does AOC and Jasmine Crockett even do all day? That was going to be my question. That was going to be the home run. That was going to be the finish. But no, my microphone was taken from me like I was a dime store hooker. And that's where we are today. And then shortly after that, I was sent a private message. OMG, dude. Let me see if I got that right, because I don't want to miscalculate. Oh no, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I misrepresented myself. Dude. WTF. That was my response. No, that was his response. Or her, or they, or them, or him, or her, or they, them, him, her. What are you doing with? I'm trying to move mountains. But I can't move mountains if there's someone standing in my way. I'm still shook up, guys. And yeah, maybe I did take it a little too far. You know? That's what I do. That's what I've always done. It's what I'm going to continue to do, because I'm always doing it. Because that's what I do. And I'm doing what I do because I always do it. And I never stop doing what I do. Because when I do it, I've done it. And nobody can do what I do when I'm doing it for all of you. So you can see what it is I'm doing. You can try. You can try. And maybe you'll succeed. Who knows? It's not like there's only one United Spot out there. There's probably like 500 United Spots out there. I'm not the only one. You think there's not a United Spot out there right now doing the same exact thing as me right now? No, probably not. because these videos are horrible. But I do want to get back to the comment section here. Relentless, Skippy Pryor, Annette, Dave Puckett, Harry, Monkey, Yukon Man. Comedy is supposed to push boundaries. See, that right there, I'm going to get that tattooed on my eyebrow. Ronald Simmons, Michelle Wilson. I mean, how do you trust anybody in the DOJ? You can't. Okay, listen. I'm going to tell you a little story about a man named Ed, okay? There is a select group of people out in this country, in this world, that doesn't trust the government at all, okay? There's people, a select few, that don't trust the media on any level. Doesn't matter. They only trust their instincts. Katra. I'm sorry, I stole that from Star Trek. I'm sorry. I watched too much Seinfeld in my life. I don't even think I said that correctly. People have common sense. It's part of them. It's an instinct, like survival. And if you know something doesn't add up, if you know that there is somebody that has a job, and there's way too many of these people that have this job. Because, I mean, if you really look at the list of congressmen, if you really look at the list of senators, if you really look at all the government employees that are controlling America, right? There is a lot of them. And I don't know if you guys have ever been to a department store where there's like 12 registers and there's only 2 people working the registers. Where the fuck is everybody else at? Where are all the rest of the employees? Because they sure as hell aren't in the aisles, because I couldn't find something. And I couldn't find anybody to help me. So, of course, you know, I'm just walking right up to the line where I got to wait 30 minutes for Barbara, you know, to scan all this stuff. But that's what the government is. You have all of these employees that are making all of this money, which is, you know, apparently coming out of our hard work. And they're not doing anything. Oh, no, they're doing stuff. Are you kidding me? Okay, what are they doing? Well, they're fighting for our rights. Okay, but what are they doing though? Because every time you talk, I'm going to tell you how many different taxes that they accumulated while you were trying to describe exactly what it is you were talking about. Because every time you tell me something positive, I'm going to show you something negative. And I'm going to spend 30 minutes telling you, because that's how much there is just for that brief thing. Look, I try to be a comedian. I know I'm not funny. I know I'm not talented. I know I have absolutely zero skill. My videos are horrible. And it's like listening to... It's like listening... I can't even say it without cringing a little bit. Have you ever heard somebody scrape a fork on a plate? Oh, just thinking about it. Oh. Or accidentally left aluminum foil on your gum. Oh gosh. So listen, federal taxes, right? We got individual income tax, corporate income tax, payroll taxes, okay? Capital gains tax, estate tax, gift tax, excise tax, customs duties, unemployment insurance tax, and then we got state tax, state income tax, state corporate income tax. We got sales tax. We're taxing stuff we've already bought, and then we get it taxed again. And then we got property tax, use tax, excise tax, estate and inheritance tax, franchise tax, unemployment insurance tax, other state taxes. They don't even, and then they got the local tax, which is what? Property tax, local property tax, local sales tax, local income tax, other local taxes, business licenses, taxes, because you got to get taxed on that. And then you got your self-employment tax. your net investment income tax, alternative, minimum tax, kitty tax. You want to know what kitty tax is? Just learned this not too long ago. Kitty tax is taxes unearned income of children, 19 at parents' tax rates. And it applies to the income over 2,600 in that particular threshold right that's a lot of tax. That's a lot of tax. Why don't they just have one tax? Or just abolish taxes altogether? I mean, what? Seriously, I mean, we really break it down. They're printing the money. What in the hell is going on? I just don't get it. But then again, I'm just a stupid YouTube guy. Anyways, I think this is the time that I'm going to ask for money. Yukon man, that is like one of my favorite lines in the whole entire world. I've used that in so many videos. Thank you for bringing that up, Yukon man. That is literally one of my favorite lines, and it's something that I tell myself in the mirror every single day. Stop being poor, okay? If you live in an apartment, go buy a mansion, okay? If you don't have a car, go buy an electric one, okay? If you don't have a job, run out there and grab one. If you don't have college diploma, then go to college. It's very easy to do. You think that you can't go buy a mansion? You can't scrape together a down payment on a mansion? You mean to tell me you can't buy a $100,000 electric car or get into a prestigious college? The nerve of you people out there. You're not even trying. Be a good trier. Be a good trier and stop being poor. See, for me, I don't want to be a cog in the wheel. I want to be the fucking cog that jumps off and becomes the fucking wheel. That's who I want to. I want to be the fucking wheel. I want to be the fucking wheel. Join me. Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me? Who wants to jump off the wheel? Who wants to be the fucking wheel? There could be more than one wheel. And not just be one wheel. This took a dark turn. I wonder how many people. I wonder how many people like unfollowed me tonight. Like, whoa! I knew this guy's videos were horrible, but I didn't know he was an idiot. Jeez. Whew. So he's stupid and his videos suck. This guy's a trifecta. So let's do one more video. And I want to do something that I don't normally do, just because, I mean, barely anybody sees anything I do anyway, so it doesn't really matter. He gave a shout out to me last night, so I thought it was really sweet. He's such a nice guy. Apparently, he's only got one arm, and he likes to jump into like these cold. I don't know if he can do it anymore because it's summertime, but apparently he lives in California. In one of the most liberal cities in the world. Apparently, he lives like in the LA area, Los Angeles area. I don't quote me on this, but his name is Alpha Warrior, right? And he's on a space. And I've been following this guy for years. He's even been in some of my videos. He does a really cool podcast. So if you're into like actual serious stuff, okay, go to this guy. He does a really great job at what he does. And he's only got one arm. He's retired law enforcement, military, and he's got a great backstory too, by the way. And he loves to bring the heat. This guy can cook. I mean, he can really cook. So his name's Alpha Warrior. He's the host of the Alpha Warrior Show. He's a Marine combat vet, former gang detective, professional listener. Not many men can admit that. Who can sit there and tell a woman that they're a professional listener? He's also got a Rumble. There's also one other person I like to share. Hang on here real quick. There's James from Pirate Radio. He's got a great show called Pirate Radio. It's on all the time. He does spaces all over the place. He's all over the place. He moved from Hawaii to Utah. His knowledge is power. Proud host, producer of Pirate Radio, Fridays 11 p.m. Eastern. He's got a Rumble channel, and great guy, great wife, great family, great show. Always good stuff. So I don't normally do this anymore because nobody sees it. So it's like, what's the point? I'm just yelling into a pillow or a pumpkin. But yeah, 2 great follows. If you want serious truth, there's a lot of people out there, that pretend to be journalists or influencers. What these guys are hardcore. They're in a straight line. They can't be bought, and they speak a lot of what we talk about in here. So yeah, if you're gonna find them. Sergeant Woodchipper, Drain the Swamp, Sniffy Goat, Yukon Man, Cunning, Monkey, Skippy, Tammy, John Castaneda is here. Thank you for being here. Once again, thank you for your support. Pamela is here. Pamela, thank you. I appreciate that. Ellen is here. Thomas Jr. is here. Skippy, Sergeant Woodchipper is here. And of course, David is here. Harry Smith, Christine, Tammy Wingnut, Yukon Man, David, Ellen. See, if you keep saying the same name over and over and over again, it sounds like there's a lot of people in there. That's why I do that. But thank you all so much. Seriously, I really enjoy all your support. All right, so let's get out of here real quick. And I guarantee you, none of those guys is ever going to see what I just said, too. They're going to be like, what? You never say anything about me, you asshole. You never support me. You never do anything. You're an asshole. I hate the United Spot. And it's true. I'm sorry. But let's go to, because I talked way too much tonight. And I'm so sorry to put you guys through that. I know that you don't come here to listen to me rant and rave about my personal problems. But I thank you for sticking around, the people that did. I, for one, I still support President Trump. It's never going to go away. I mean, that guy's got to do something really, 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 really bad for me to even kind of think about jumping ship. I love that guy. I've invested a lot of time and energy into him. And I've supported him long before he became, into this world of politics. This guy donates his check. He's had a huge heart from as long as I can remember. Like I said, I didn't just start following him because he started running for president. I mean, I've been a huge, I've had a huge interest in him for a very long time. And like I said, if you really do some research on President Trump, you'll find out this guy he's just got a humongous heart. And he doesn't mind it. He doesn't mind being a dartboard. He does not mind being a dartboard because his end game is going to be beneficial to all of us. And nobody's really understanding that. He is sacrificing himself, his family, his livelihood, his future. He's sacrificing it all to make things better for just a brief moment of time. And what a lot of people don't understand is what he is doing right now in this particular time. And he was trying to finish, but the 2020 thing happened and nobody seems to be talking about that anymore. He's working his ass off to create something that is going to last a long time. He's trying to create something that cannot be undone overnight if they so happen to get another Joe Biden or Kamala Harris in the White House after he's gone. I think a lot of people have woken up to see, whoa, but it's not like they haven't woken up 30 years ago or 40 years ago. It's the same thing. Government is smart. That's why the government is the government. The government is extremely smart. They know what they're doing. They know how to play the game. They know how to manipulate you into thinking and feeling something. It's just the way it is. And I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it is what it is. So in honor of talking way too much today, I think it's only fair that I play a video that will probably make you laugh a little bit. What will that particular video be, though? Because the United Spot doesn't really do anything that's funny. Oh, and just so you know, I think this would be a great time for me to start begging for money. Yeah. Hang on here real quick. Let's see if I could beg for some money here. Hold on, I got to get my begging shoes on. Hang on. I'm going to post it in the comment section here. Okay, ready? Hello, everyone. Are you a family member doing a little bit better than most people? Do you have lots of food in your refrigerator? Well, I don't. Are you able to drive a car and put gas in it? Must be nice. Being all successful. So I sure as hell can't. Are you able to pay rent every month without calling your landlord and saying, hey, sorry, couldn't do it again? Yeah, I know how that feels. Do you have to wear grocery bags for shoes? Okay. Oh, look, see, look. See, it worked. I got one. Yukon man, seriously. Hey, I joke, but thank you very much. Seriously, I'm even going to comment live. Yukon man, thank you so much for your support. Thank you very much, Yukon man. Truly appreciate that. See, and I like it when people say beg harder. I love that because you know what? I'm not afraid to beg. I'm not afraid to beg. Nah, I can't make that a song. But anyways, listen, thank you, Yukon man, seriously, and everybody out there that supported the United Spot. I truly, truly appreciate it. I'm even gonna throw this up one more time, just because I don't know, I just feel weird. So let's do Alligator Alcatraz. This is a video that I'm extremely proud of. I created President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance's alligators. And I absolutely love this one. Tomorrow I'm going to play the AOC one. She's right here. And I tell you what, AOC has really changed over the years. Look at her, that pose. I don't know if you could see that. You're going to have to like really zoom in, but holy cow. All right, so let's watch this. Ellen, thank you so much. I stole that from David Smith, I believe. That's pretty, hey, David Smith, thank you for that. Caucasian. Let me see here. Hang on. All right, let's play this video here real quick, and then I'm going to play the goodnight song. And then I want to thank you guys one more time for being you. Thank you for being you.
Boss, the plane!
Welcome to Alligator Alcatraz, Florida's $450 million answer to immigration enforcement, where the only guards are gators, and the only way out is a one-way flight to gator food. This is tremendous, folks. Tremendous! The best detention center ever. Promises made, promises kept. This place has everything. Alligators, pythons, mosquitoes. No one's escaping this place. No one! Here in Florida, we're making alligators bite again. I told Ron, build it fast. Yep. He did it in 8 days. 8 days! Good job, Ron!
Mother Nature's our head of security. No one better try running, or you'll be gator food.
Delicious!
Where's the food for these law-abiding citizens?
Somewhere where you can't eat it, you Sally Struthers-looking motherfucker. Sally Struthers-looking motherfucker.
Like these kidnapped victims have to live in tents?
Round and find out. Yep. Around and find out.
They were kidnapped and forced to live in a swamp with no rights.
They had every right not to cross the border.
Oh, crossing the border is like totally not even a crime. It's just a dream.
They took me away from my family. I don't even know where my mommy and daddy are.
Oh my gosh, look at him.
I'm just a kid. I don't even know what I'm doing.
He's so scared. You like totally stole him away from his family.
All I did was cross the border. That's not even a crime. What are you going to tell us next? That those tattoos on your face are from your time in the Boy Scouts? Think of the children. I mean, these are human beings. They're some moist swamp prisoners. Squirt bottle, the kids are fine. Yeah, the kids are fine. FEMA trailers, top-notch tents, good food. I mean, it's like glamping, but with justice.
Mr. President, Florida's all in on your mission.
What did he just say? I don't know.
This facility's a force multiplier for deportations.
Is he talking? I think so. I mean, I hear something, but I can't hear him from all the way up here. Yeah, it sounds like a mosquito. Ron, stand on a stool, buddy. We can't hear you up here.
The plane! The plane!
The little squirt's got big ideas. He's just not tall enough to tell us about them.
Mr. President, thank you for backing Alligator Alcatraz. We're ready to process 5,000 detainees right now.
Ron, the people want to know, how are the prisoners going to get to Alligator Alcatraz?
The plane! The plane!
All right, prisoners, listen up.
Yeah, listen up.
Anyone planning to outrun the gators?
Anyone.
You're going to be saucy.
56,000 in ICE custody nationwide.
That's what I like to hear.
This place is just a start.
Good.
Chrissy knows
Good.
as we're filling beds in 24
The
hours.
plane! This is like totally inhumane.
Shut up, stupid.
Yeah, shut up, stupid!
Tents in like a hurricane zone? Oh my gosh. We like totally need compassion, not like cruelty.
Think of the children, Donald. and think about responding to my text messages. Paul's gonna be out of town this weekend. Why don't you stop by?
I'd rather live here. Alligator Alcatraz. Open for business.
I tried, guys. I tried. Hey, listen, I'm going to go to the United Spot good night song, and I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank everybody for your donations, your kindness, your comments, your spirituality, your forgiveness. And if you get a moment, please go to the United Spot YouTube channel and go to the search bar and type in The United Spot, and it'll take you right there. I like to play the United Spot roulette, to where you just scroll down when you type in the United Spot and you just pick a video randomly. But we don't have time for that, because I know you guys are like, all right, this is enough. It's enough. I've worn out my welcome. I understand. So we're going to play the goodnight song. And before I go, I'm going to not be funny. I'm not going to be silly. I'm going to be extremely, very emotional when I say thank you all for your support. You guys really have no idea how much you guys all mean to me, and this isn't just something I say, it's something that I truly mean, because I know that a lot of you understand how much these videos mean to me. This is something that I truly love to do. I have a huge passion for it, and I could not do this without all of you. So all of you who support me on a daily, a monthly, a yearly, words can't even express how much I appreciate it. So thank you very much. And I'm grateful to even be able to say thank you to you guys, because you encourage me, you drive me, and you give me the motivation to keep going and to keep making these stupid videos that nobody watches. So with that being said, so I can stop doing this, I hate this version for some reason, because it doesn't sound like this on my phone. It doesn't sound like this on my phone. And when it gets to the Hillary, it sounds, I mean, I know a lot of people have a problem with the voices. This isn't right.
Dream, the critics shed a
Something more important. Hold on. No.
Me up there!
See, that's it right there. See, I can't. It's like, it's like listening to myself eat. Okay, so there it is right there. I'm sorry, I gotta re-upload this. Yukon Man, thank you so much. Tammy, thank you. Ellen, Skippy, Christine, Daniel C, thank you so much. Pryor, thank you. Sergeant Woodchipper, Ronald, Ellen, David, John Castaneda, thank you so much. Annette Poison, Bill McMonagle, if you're lurking, come home. Dr. Jill Ellis Cooper, if you're lurking, come home. Ellen, David Smith, Harry, Captain, all you guys, seriously. Thank you. So Pamela, thank you so much. Ronald, for all of your support. That's all I got to say. That's it. I got to keep it blunt. And let's do this tomorrow. Maybe the same time or a little earlier. One of the two. Have a great night, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Laugh a little bit more. And thank you so much for all of your amazing support. And in the words of Nancy Pelosi, you like peasants?
Well, I was watching the fake news the other night, and something just didn't sit right. So I grabbed the VP, and we wrote a song about it. And the song goes like this.
Nobody cares, Trump.
Obama, you're an asshole. Lies and racism your whole life. Your legacy is pathetic, and a man calls himself your wife.
Bartender, can I get a drink?
Yes, you're an A-S-S-H-O-L-E, and don't you try to blame it on me. You deserve all the credit. You're an asshole tonight. You were an asshole yesterday. You're an asshole tonight. And I got a feeling you'll be an asshole the rest of your life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't over. Hell, Obamagate is next on the chopping block. Yeah, you thought I forgot about you, but you f***ed around, and you're about to find out. Promises made, promises kept. Trump 2024, baby. 2028, too. 4 more years. Let's make America great.